Hello everyone, welcome to History and Culture. In China, Chun Gong Tu, erotic spring paintings. Also known as Mi Shi Tu, secret erotic paintings, or Chun Hua, spring paintings, are artworks depicting intimate relations between men and women. During the Ming Dynasty, this genre reached its peak. At the time, bureaucrats and gentry families often favored this form of art. And it was also popular among common folk. Simultaneously, advancements in printing technology by publishers made these works more widely distributed. However, some feudal rulers disapproved of these sensual images, with certain dynasties even banning Chun Gong Tu as taboo objects. Despite such restrictions, the market demand for these artworks remained robust. Some curious readers may ask, since ancient Chinese Chun Gong Tu were already mass-produced, what exactly was the purpose behind creating such paintings? The purposes of Chun Gong Tu. Fire prevention. According to historians, one purpose was to prevent or ward off fires. Historical records reveal that people would place Chun Gong Tu in books, bookshelves, or hang them in rooms to ward off fires. How did these paintings help prevent fires? In ancient Chinese mythology, the fire god was portrayed as a fiery-tempered and strikingly beautiful woman prone to causing fires when angered. People believed that Chun Gong Tu could calm the fire, as the fire god might feel embarrassed upon seeing such intimate imagery and leave, thereby averting disasters. Dowry. Chun Gong Tu also served as a special form of sexual education and was sometimes included as part of a bride's dowry. In ancient times, society lacked sufficient understanding of sexual knowledge, and many young couples entered marriage without knowing how to engage in conjugal life. To address this, parents would sometimes gift Chun Gong Tu as part of their daughter's dowry. The bride would bring these illustrations into marriage, using them as guides for the couple to learn about intimacy through the depicted examples. Door and New Year paintings. Historical accounts indicate that during the Ming and Qing dynasties, women in various regions would sell Chun Gong Tu as part of New Year goods at markets, where they were enthusiastically received. The high sales of these paintings also fueled improvements in printing techniques to meet the growing demand. The origins of these door paintings can be traced back to the ancient Chinese reverence for fertility. These images were often believed to possess divine power, capable of warding off evil spirits and ensuring safety. As a result, door paintings were not only a form of art but also held cultural and religious significance. Over time, door paintings evolved into other forms, such as elaborate erotic painting boxes that became popular among aristocratic women. These items were often used for flirtation or to decorate boudoirs. For noble women, such paintings sometimes even served as hidden instructional tools, tucked away in the bottom of their wardrobes before marriage. Artistic styles and evolution. In ancient China, Chun Gong Tu primarily appeared as fine-line paintings and colored illustrations. Some were even painted on porcelain, showcasing unique artistic styles. Paintings using ink instead of pigment conveyed an added sense of elegance and refinement. Entering the modern era, influenced by Western artistic styles, Chun Gong Tu began to emphasize the use of light and shadow to enhance the three-dimensional appearance of human figures. The proportions of the depicted characters also became more precise. Additionally, Chun Gong Tu were represented through mediums such as ivory carvings and woodcuts. Particularly, ivory reliefs were known for their delicate, intricate depictions, adding a heightened sense of realism and depth to the sensual imagery. It is worth mentioning that many admirers of erotic art are familiar with the renowned works of Tang Yin, Tang Bohu. His erotic paintings, such as Retirement Feast, Spring Contest Scroll, and Six Wonders of the Floral Array, are particularly famous. These works were primarily intended for private viewing within inner chambers. Hence, they were rarely presented as hanging scrolls but were instead preserved as hand scrolls or albums made of silk. According to historians, Tang Yin, styled Bohu, later changed his style name to Ziwei, and was also known by his pseudonyms, such as Liuru Jusher and Master of Peach Blossom Cottage. He was a native of Wu County, Suzhou Prefecture, in southern Jili, present-day Jiangsu Province. Tang Yin was a prominent painter, calligrapher, and poet of the Ming dynasty. He hailed from a distinguished lineage, with his ancestor Tang Hui serving as a general in the Jinchang Commandery during the former Liang dynasty. In the Tang dynasty, his forebear Tang Jian joined Li Yuan's uprising and was honored with the title Duke of Zhu. As a result, Tang Yin often referred to himself as Tang Sheng of Lu State. By the Ming dynasty, his ancestor Tang Tai served as a transport officer in the Ministry of War and perished in the Tumu crisis. The family later settled in Suzhou, where Tang Yin was born. Tang Yin's father ran a small tavern and hoped his son would achieve success through scholarly pursuits. Tang Yin did not disappoint. At the age of 16, he topped the Suzhou Prefecture examination, and at 28, he ranked first in the Southern Jili provincial examination. The following year, he traveled to the capital to participate in the Imperial examination but became embroiled in the infamous scandal of the 12th year of the Hongzhi reign. This incident led to his imprisonment and marked the end of his political aspirations. Disheartened, Tang Yin turned to poetry and painting, eventually becoming a master of his craft. However, his later years were marked by poverty, and he relied on friends for support. He passed away at the age of 54 due to illness. Artistic contributions. The records of Ming painters classifies Tang Yin's figure paintings into two distinct styles. One features intricate and flowing lines with vibrant, luxurious colors, exuding a sense of refinement and elegance reminiscent of the Southern Song court style. For instance, in Palace Courtesans of Shu, Tang employed the three whites method to depict the faces of court ladies, highlighting their heavily made-up beauty. The drapery was rendered with iron wire lines, and the costumes were vividly colored, creating a dazzling effect that vividly captured the competitive charm of courtesans. The other style is more minimalist, characterized by dynamic lines and concise yet rhythmic brushwork, which combines the techniques of Song dynasty artists Li Gonglin and Yan Hui. Representative works of this style include Autumn Breeze with a fan and Portrait of Li Duanduan, which exhibit a graceful and understated aesthetic. Achievements in landscape painting. Tang Yin's accomplishments in landscape painting are particularly noteworthy. He broke away from rigid stylistic divisions, integrating the essence of the Northern and Southern schools, Southern Song court paintings, and Yuan literati art. He drew inspiration from Southern Song masters Li Tang and Lu Songnian, incorporating the rigor, grandeur, and dramatic beauty of Song painting, as well as the compositional and brushwork techniques of Ma Yuan and Xia Gui. Tang also extensively referenced the styles of Northern Song painters like Li Cheng, Fan Quan, and Guoxi, as well as Yuan artists such as Huang Gongwang and Wang Meng. This synthesis resulted in a distinctive artistic identity. His landscape paintings are characterized by meticulous composition, realistic forms, majestic mountains, solid rock textures, vigorous brushstrokes, and rich, layered ink tones. Representative works include Solitary Wild Goose Over Sunset, Companions in Spring Mountains, Cool Evening at the Veranda, and Cottage Amidst Blossoming Apricot Trees. These paintings reflect Tang Yin's keen observation and genuine emotional response to nature. Tang Yin's legacy. Today, only the ruins of Tang Yin's former residence remain. However, his tomb, located in Hengtang, a western suburb of Suzhou, has been well preserved. In 1955, the tomb underwent restoration, though it was later damaged and repaired again. The tomb complex features a harmonious layout, including structures like Qianlong Cottage, Liuru Hall, Mengma Hall, the burial area, a spirit way, and a memorial archway, creating a serene yet refined atmosphere. The tombstone is inscribed with the words, "The Tomb of Tang Jiayuan." Behind Qianlong Cottage lies a tea room, reflecting Tang Yin's lifelong passion for tea. He wrote numerous tea-themed poems and created paintings such as The Musician, Tea Appreciation, and Tea Preparation, which have become cherished anecdotes in tea culture. Mengma Hall showcases Tang Yin's life story. While the name Liuru Hall derives from Tang Yin's later life monastic title, Liuru, encapsulating his philosophy and spiritual pursuit. This is the History and Culture channel. Liking and subscribing are the greatest help and support to us. Thank you everyone and see you in the next time.